Good morning, class. Welcome to day 3 of your 1-point perspective unit. This video will discuss today's task list and the assignments that need to be completed. So your learning goal for today is to design an interior or exterior space that uses a variety of subjects and details in 1-point perspective. As of yesterday, you should have decided on a specific layout as to whether you wanted to draw an interior space like a room or an exterior space of a single building or a city street. So those are your learning goals. And also keep in mind that we are focusing on specific details in each building to give them their own identity as well. Please don't just focus on the structure or shape of the building. Please also be thinking about details in and around the building that would also follow the rules of linear perspective. And then your central question is, how does 1-point perspective help an artist create a realistic space? And the answer is really going to be discussed today, even though I think I discussed it in the last 2 days, but the answer is depth, and I'm going to be introducing that vocabulary word today in one of your tasks below. So the answer to the question is that by adding depth in an artwork, it makes the artwork look real. It makes it look like we can perceive this image in our everyday lives, to see it as we would normally see it. And it also kind of makes you feel like you could even step into or enter that artwork because the space is so believable. And I will elaborate more on that below. So your task list for today is to first watch the depth video. This will give you the answer to today's entrance ticket questions and answer the essential question in a little bit more depth, pun intended. And your 2 questions are, what is depth and why is depth important to a viewer's understanding of space? Please just complete these 2 questions after you have watched the video above. Once you've done your entrance ticket, all you're doing is continuing on your final project and submitting your day's progress to the day 3 student progress for credit. Everyone should just be continuing to construct their buildings and design the space of their paper. Please continue to think about filling the whole space, as I just mentioned, but also filling the spaces inside each one of your buildings. And even think about things you can add to add life to your cities, life to your space, to make it look like things are happening or going on. So it's not just just a bland, empty scene. If you're doing an interior space, you may not need any figures or anything inside of it. But if you're doing a city, think about what you can add beyond the buildings and what else you can add, again, to bring life for some kind of narrative to your artwork. All right, and then lastly, just your materials. You should be completing your final project on your smooth white paper. Please make sure you're using a ruler for every line, every angle of the building, and of course a pencil and eraser. As long as you're pressing lightly with every line, erasing should not be a problem. Please be careful to not press too hard, because if you try to then erase those lines may not go away and it can affect your craftsmanship. If it's 1 or 2 lines, please don't be worried that it doesn't affect your grade. But if it is constant, if it's a theme around your paper where a student wasn't careful pressing lightly with their lines and then try to erase it, then that can definitely take away from your craftsmanship. All right, I look forward to seeing your projects today and seeing how they've come along. Please message me if you have any questions, and I can provide feedback with some corrections if you're getting stuck on something. And I will talk to you all shortly in the depth video, and then you guys will complete your entrance ticket after that. All right, everyone, have a great class, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.